Loosh explained.
Although that fits right into the pocket. Like they put us in school, yeah, and that's a looshing program. So it's perfect. But I also spell it this way for this word. So, but I kind of changed it around because this fits too, right? So this is the word I'm using today. All right, you know what, Vicky, bump out, drop out, and then come back in, girlfriend, and see how it works for you. Okay, because you're coming in from Australia. So so the word is loose, which to me is the anagram of Sheol. You know, that place we call Hades, hell, that sort of thing. This is all a looshing farm. Where we live is a looshing farm. Okay, and that means that they're taking in our energy because you see, this whole realm is a machine. If you know, it's a machine. The earth is a machine. The ethers is a machine. It's an electrostatic machine. And we have been taught that it's organic and it's natural and it's loving and it's a mother and all this stuff, but it's not accurate. Again, everything that we are taught is inverted. So in this machine, it's all electrostatics, and that means that you and me and all of us, all sentient life is electrostatic. That is all mammals, that is all aquatic, that is all flora, it is all fauna, it's all electrostatic energy, electromagnetic energy, okay? So sentient life is here in order to provide the electromagnetic and electrostatic energy. We are the pillars, and you all know how we talk about the pillars, all over social media when we're talking about the Lights, Tartaria, all sorts of frameworks that we go into when we're in discussion. The pillars are very important to them, along with the arches, which are the pillars and the arcs. It means the pillars and the arcs. And I'm not going to get into all that, but I'm setting that up for people to understand that when they're talking about looshing, they're talking about pulling out or withdrawing from us this electromagnetic energy, our electrostatic energy. And that, all that vibration, all that frequency, all that energy is being pulled into the entire machine itself. Call it the world, call it Earth, call it the realm. It doesn't matter. They all work. But yours and mine and all of it is withdrawn, making it a debt credit system, okay? A lax system that they're taking from us in order to create the energy and vibration frequencies that makes this system happen. Okay, without us, the system could not happen at all. Okay, so even though they withdraw it from the flora, which is all plant life, and they withdraw it from all fauna, which is animal life, humans create the most intense energetic fields to provide the pillars and the arcs to make this realm exist. The beings, if you will, no, I changed that word. The entities, if you will, that run the shit show from the shadows where we don't see them. We see the puppets. We see the human puppets that have been transversed. We see the human puppets that are in process of being transversed. And we see those that are the chameleons that have the overlay on top of them that are not human at all. Those are your Homo campensis and perhaps others. Nonetheless, these shadow aspects, these shadow entities, they are dead. They're dead vibration. They don't have life in them. They don't have even the electrostatic energy. You can call it clones. You can call it aliens. You can call it interdimensionals. There are so many words and so many variables. But nonetheless, it all boils back to this. They're dead. Okay, and the dead need a realm to roam in. Roam in. Roman. So go ahead and throw that up there for somebody. I know Kathy's not here, but Roman is to roam, is to Roman, to Rome. Okay, so I want you to see the ROMAN aspect here of the roaming frequency. So they need this place to roam in order to have what they consider life. And that's what the whole new COVID situation is, to ramp it up even more, get us into transhumanism, which we're not going to get into all of that, but it's part of the process of allowing them perpetuity, allowing them to roam and be here and to accelerate and expand their abilities for their own dead to maybe having some sort of soul life, because they don't have soul, SOUL. Okay? So, we, life, keep this realm going for them to roam in because they're dead entities. In order for them to have that kind of energy, they need to create Loosh. All right? So, and Loosh, again, is an inverted word of Sheol, Hades, and hell. So they need to create that vibration, a low vibration or a high vibration. Please understand that. Okay, so when they create this chaos, when they create wars, they create violence, they create TVs, IDTV, you know, deadly women, and your worst nightmare, and fear thy neighbor. You know, those kinds of shows, when they have the horror TV shows or horror movies, when they have the music. It doesn't matter. The rap music, which annoys a lot of people, to the music back in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s, where it just sounds like they're dragging those notes out and just grating. Some people like it, but me, if a movie, Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire, those kinds of movies, I cannot watch because of the music. Even classic rock, which is my music that I adore, it is all about propelling us either into low vibration, anger, misery, depression, or high, different types of vibration. With classic rock, you know, oh, let me get a beer, let's go have sex, let's go roll a doobie, whatever, you know, to get that lust factor. The classic rock or rock and roll, southern rock, it all promotes lust. And lust, sexual activity, sexual ecstasy, drugs, alcohol, cigarette smoking, excessive food, you know, anything in excess, anything that's addiction, anything that is arguments between people, depression, sorrow, sadness, grief. Death is a big one because we grieve. Illness is a big one because we suffer and we grieve. Media, you know, the news, even on Facebook, all of the dark conversations that people are having everywhere.